Hello fellow manga readers and welcome to the second review on my channel, which is Monster. This is a manga that I've only recently finished and I thought it was so good that I had to share it with you guys. One of the best manga I've ever read up till now. So let's get into the S, which stands for story. I want to keep the story part as spoiler free as possible. So I'll try to not put as many spoilers in as I can. I'll just talk about the first part of the story, which is just a tiny bit of volume 1. So let's start off with the main character, which is Kenzo Tenma right here, who is a renowned brain surgeon in Germany. He's originally from Japan and he's moved to Germany because he can work at a very well-known hospital. A Turkish woman came into the hospital and with her husband, and he needed to be operated on. He was in critical condition. So of course, Kenzo Tenma, he's a doctor, all lives are treated equal, so he wants to operate on her. However, his boss told him to operate on someone else instead. And because of that, the husband of the Turkish woman unfortunately died. And obviously the Turkish woman wasn't happy, which is why he started feeling guilty about it, because obviously all lives are treated equally, and she came in first. Why did he even operate on the other guy first? After that, there was a young boy who came in, which was this boy right here. He was in critical condition because he had been shot in the head. He critically needed to be operated on, obviously, otherwise he would die. And a little later than that, just when he was about to start the operation, a mayor came in from the area, and obviously his boss said, the hospital will look good if you save the mayor, and who cares about this little boy? Now Kenzo actually refused the offer of his boss, so he could save this boy's life, as he came in first and all lives are meant to be treated equal. Now obviously his boss wasn't happy about that, so he got demoted. And he felt bad because of his demotion and also that the mayor died. However, this boy's life was saved because of him. This girl right here, which is his sister, was also turned at the hospital because she was in severe shock. And she eventually escaped from the hospital. And a bit after escaping, this boy turned into a serial killer. And now Mr. Kenzo Tenma wanted to set things straight with him, and so does his sister. I'm not spoiling anymore, this was just the first volume right here. There's 9 volumes in total, which each consists of 2 original volumes. Each about 400 pages, and I think the story is very interesting. The first volumes have a lot of text, I mean a lot of text. Like my brain hurt the first few days reading because there was so much information. Since it's a detective story, you need to gather a lot of information in your head and puzzle all of the pieces together. So it is a lot of text at the start. The story is interesting all the way until the end, and I think it's a very interesting story with also a good ending, and I would very much recommend it. Let's get to the second letter of space, which is my new grading system. If you do not know, there's a card right up there talking about the space reviewing system. The second letter of space is P, which stands for paper quality. Now, this isn't called the perfect edition for nothing, with the only thing I'm going to touch on is the fact that it's not a hardcover. But other than that, it's amazing. On the covers obviously tell you what the volume is about. And it's still pretty vague, because you probably haven't read this yet, so it doesn't spoil anything. But I do think it's a nice touch that it continues on to the other manga as well. Let's grab volume 1 and take a look. This is the front. This is very soft, I like the feel of this. And you have the spine, which looks very nice. All of these have Monster, which are all aligned in all of the volumes, obviously by Naoki Urasawa, legendary writer. My first manga that is actually read from him. I also have Pluto and and 20th Century Boys. And it's published by Viz Media. Here's the back with a synopsis on it. And let's get to the inside. The paper quality is very good. It feels very high quality. I really like it. On top of that, there's no gutter loss whatsoever. Nothing. Everything is very readable. So that is very good. So for paper quality, once again, very good. The enjoyability of this manga is also very, very good. It doesn't score a 9 on MAL for nothing, even though scores aren't everything, of course. But the story just keeps progressing, and you see the characters progress as well. And it's just all forming a big picture, you know? At first you might not get everything about the story, but in the end you'll all get it, and it's so interesting. I really liked this manga. It's very enjoyable to read. As you can see, I put them up like this. They form a picture. It continues on. The pictures continue on into the other volumes. Now let's put volume 5 till 9 together to see what image that forms. Here we have volume 5 till 9, as you can see. I don't want to stay closed, unfortunately, so this is all we can do right now. But it looks very good. You almost want to present them like this at all times. It just looks better. Then again, the spines look very good as well. Now overall, this manga gets my Platinum Award, and I think it very much deserves it. Giving a Diamond Award, it's very close. It's very, very close. But I do not think I'm experienced enough to say it is a Diamond Award. One of my favorite manga at this point in time. It's really good. I could recommend it to anyone. But a Platinum is still very, very good. If you'd pay retail, the price would be, for the Perfect Edition, $20 US. Now, do I think that's worth it? It's for 2 volumes, because these are all 2-in-1s. I think it's very much worth it. Even though the singles also look really good. With these colored pages, with every volume you get this beautiful, like peeking, almost peeking like page like that. And the fact that it all forms a big picture, the great looking spines, and the great quality of paper, I think it's very much worth it. Now, thank you very much for watching my review of Monster by Naoki Urasawa. If you want me to review anything else, please leave it down below. If you want more of my thoughts or like daily updates about manga, please follow me on Twitter and Instagram. It's down in the description. And thank you very much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.